While threat of an Iranian attack on Israel is far from over, there is hope that progress in the Gaza ceasefire deal could delay the promised retaliatory strike. However, uncertainty still looms large over a deal. In the latest, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken has postponed his West Asia trip. U.S. President Joe Biden has said that a Gaza ceasefire deal this week could hold Iran back from direct offensive against Israel. Asked if a truce between Israel and Hamas could stave off an Iranian assault, Biden said that was his expectation, adding that while negotiations are getting hard, he was not giving up.
We'll see what Iran does, and we'll see what happens if there's any attack. But I'm not giving up.
Tied together, do you have the understanding that Iran could cease or stop doing an action if a ceasefire deal was possible?
That's my expectation, but we'll see. Thank you.
Biden's comments came after Iranian officials said that a promised retaliatory strike could be delayed to allow talks to progress. Hamas is widely expected not to participate in the talks to be held in either Cairo or Doha. The U.S. State Department said on Tuesday that it was working to ensure that Hamas representatives attend the upcoming talks. U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken postponed his trip to West Asia due to uncertainty about the situation. Axios reported the trip had never been officially announced. The White House, however, announced that Special Envoys Brett McGurk and Amos Hochstein would visit the region. Leaving nothing to chance, Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant visited an intelligence base in northern Israel, stressing to the soldiers that Israel is preparing all the possibilities in order to be able to attack wherever we decide.
We are in days of vigilance and preparedness. The threats from Tehran as well as Beirut may come to fruition. And it is important to explain to everyone that readiness, preparation and alertness are not synonymous for fear and panic.
As Israel remains on peak alert for a retaliation from Iran, Hamas said it fired 2 M90 rockets at Tel Aviv, their first attack since May. That attack did not lead to any injuries or casualties. Meanwhile, Hezbollah says it has launched a series of strikes against sensitive Israeli military sites targeting their technical and espionage equipment. The group also said it carried out a missile attack hitting troops around an Israeli military site near the settlement of Matat. For more on this, our correspondent Susan Tehrani has sent us this report. Listen to this.
U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken has postponed his Middle East trip due to uncertainty about the situation in the region. The trip was planned to include stops in Qatar, Egypt, as well as Israel. And according to Axios, the delay comes as the U.S. prepares for potential Iranian attacks and amid ongoing violence between Israel and Hamas. The U.S. has increased its regional military presence and is pushing for a ceasefire deal, which it sees as a key to buying peace before the upcoming U.S. presidential election. However, Israel is concerned about the deal's impact on Hamas's strength. Meanwhile, the U.S. has approved some $20 billion in arms sales to Israel, which Prime Minister Netanyahu had said will quote-unquote help them finish the job faster against Hamas. He made those comments when addressing Congress here in the United States a while back. Susan Tehrani reporting from New York for WION World is One.
For latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.